Haunted morgue secrets revealed. I never thought I'd end up working at a morgue. It was supposed to be a temporary gig, something to tide me over until I could figure out my next move. I figured the dead wouldn't bother me, after all, they were just lifeless bodies, right? But that all changed when I noticed something strange: crimson messages smeared across the cold metal slabs, visible only to me. At first, I thought it was a trick of the mind, a way my brain was coping with the isolation and sterility of the place. But the words were too clear, too deliberate to be a figment of my imagination. Help me. I tried to ignore it, chalking it up to stress and lack of sleep. But the messages kept appearing, each one more desperate than the last. They would be scrawled across the walls, the floors, and even the bodies themselves. Find him. He's watching. Don't trust them. I began to feel a presence, a cold, creeping sensation that seemed to wrap around my spine. My co-workers didn't notice a thing. Each time I tried to point out the blood, they would look at me like I was losing it. And maybe I was. But I couldn't shake the feeling that these messages were a warning, a plea for help from beyond the grave. One night, as the clock ticked towards midnight, I decided to confront whatever it was that was haunting me. I stayed late, alone in the dimly lit room, waiting for the inevitable appearance of another message. When it finally came, it was different from the others. The blood seemed to bubble up from the floor, forming a single word: run. The lights flickered, and I felt an icy breath on my neck. I turned around and saw a shadowy figure lurking in the corner, its eyes glowing with a malevolent intensity. It was as if the shadows themselves had come to life, and they were hungry. Panicked, I bolted for the exit, the sound of footsteps echoing behind me. I burst through the doors and into the night, the cold air biting in my skin. I never looked back. I quit the job the next day, but the messages never left me. They haunt my dreams, a constant reminder that there are things in this world we can't explain, things that watch us from the shadows, waiting for their moment to strike. And I can't help but wonder if the next message will be my last.